crap. What's going on, guys? Lawson here. You know, yesterday I posted a video saying I want to start a monster hunter series where the whole entire point is like maybe once a month or a few times a month. The idea is just to go out and target a huge giant fish, and that is what we're doing today. We have an 8-inch popper, big heavy steel, and we're going to be chasing down big river bull sharks and just seeing if we can get them to eat on top. It's not going to be an easy thing. Bull sharks aren't known for eating artificial super well, but I think we are gonna hammer one. I see a shark slaughtering something in the distance up here. By the time we get up there, he'll obviously be done eating probably, but maybe there'll be a few more hanging around him. I think one's behind me, dude. Oh my gosh, one was behind me. Oh, come on. There it is. Oh, dude, I have a jack on, and the shark just ate my jack, I think. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Okay, and now I have the shark. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I had a shark swirl on my lure. Oh my God, it's coming at me so fast. I had a shark swirl on my lure and I threw it back at him and popped it, and a jack came up and ate it, and then the shark smoked the jack. That was one of the most insane things I've ever seen. Hopefully we can keep this fish pinned. It's a pretty big shark too. Wow, wow. I've been trying to, you saw my video I posted probably last week or so. I had some sharks eating topwater duck lures, but it wasn't able to keep any pinned because the hooks kept bending out. And so I've been wanting to throw a popper at one for a while. This is actually like the second time I've tried it, and that was insane. This thing is just dumping the spool right now, dude. Oh, wow. That was insane. It is a sizable fish. I would guess probably 60 pounds or more, at least from the looks at it. That was one of the gnarliest things ever. Oh, so good. I think there's a lot of people that would be surprised to realize just how many sharks there are inshore. If you're living in a river that connects to the salt water, there's sharks there. Like, there's gonna be sharks there. And you know, where we're fishing right now, there's probably more recreational boating. I just see another shark eating right now behind this guy, and he's not even paying attention. There's more recreational boating here, like, you know, jet skiing and tubing and wakeboarding and just like booze cruising, than there is fishing. And the majority of people don't realize there is a lot of sharks, and they're never gonna do anything, man. Like, you know, there's so many of them, and you never hear any bites inside like this. And so they're just minding their own business. But I think a lot of people would be turned off from spending a lot of time on the water if they knew. This is a good sized shark. Holy crap, that is a big shark. That scare you a little bit when you saw him come up, Chels?
That was a little bigger than I expected. Holy crap, that was big.
Yeah, man, this is like a 75, 80 pound bull shark. He might be bigger than that. Oh, baby, don't do this to me. We're gonna like sideways shuffle around. Oh, man. He's a unit. He is a unit. He's even bigger than I thought he was gonna be, honestly. Like, I thought we were gonna pull up like a 5-foot shark. This is a 6-footer. This is a big shark, man. This is a bull shark eating topwaters. That's not like an overly common thing. God, he's heavy. He is so heavy. He's just like glued to the bottom. The most important thing to me in this moment is that we get a solid release on this fish and that he's healthy and we get him unhooked. Oh my gosh, this thing is a brute. That is an absolute brute. Oh yeah. I definitely broke one of the guides on my rod in that moment right there. Well, let's hope my line doesn't break now. This rod has held up amazing, but it wasn't him. I smashed it when he tried to run. I like leaned over on top of it and smashed one of the guides. What we're gonna have to do, probably the best way to do this, is to try to tail wrap him. Big boy. This rod is creaking and groaning. Here, you can hold this for a sec, Chelsea. You tackle into that thing, feel the weight of that. Alright, cool. So we've tail wrapped this fish really for his benefit, so we can get him out of the water quicker and stop having him struggle around so much. I just want to pull this fish in, one, to show the scale of it, and two, to get him unhooked properly. And then we're gonna send him right back in. God almighty. I told y'all we were gonna do a beast hunter series. And there's our beast.
Oh, that got me almost.
There is our big inshore female bull right there. What an absolute beast on a topwater. Biggest fish I've ever caught on a topwater for sure. We're gonna unhook her really quick and get this beautiful, beautiful animal back in the water. This was incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. Wow, that was so easy. Let's get her back in. We have her tail roped, so we're not gonna just like let her fly, even though she wants to. We're gonna make sure she gets a solid, solid release. We got a hand on the dorsal. I'm gonna pull the tail rope off. We're gonna keep her upright. And we're drifting in the current right now. So water's pumping through her gills. Sharks don't ever stop moving, man. Except for like nurse sharks and some like leopard sharks and stuff like that. And lemons. But a bull shark don't ever stop kicking around. So sitting them perfectly still doesn't do a lot for their oxygen recovery. But what we're doing right now, swinging this beast back to side, is getting that lactic acid out. And doing that is gonna help this fish recover. Because I mean, imagine how you would feel if you were just in a 20-minute sprinting match, full speed, all out sprinting for your life. You know, you'd be dead tired. And imagine someone threw you into the water after that, you know? So we gotta make sure this fish gets all that energy back here. I might even trolling motor in gear, and I'm literally just gonna hold her. We're gonna get water pumping through her lungs here. Gosh, what a freaking animal. Oh my gosh, that was insane. Okay, that was the biggest fish I've ever caught in a topwater. That was one of the coolest moments of my entire life. A bull shark, like, what would you, that fish was probably 100 pounds, if not a little more than that. She was just, I mean, what?
She's a thick girl.
Yeah, she was a thick girl, Chelsea just said. What an incredible fish. And I was saying during that fight, you know, I don't feel like a lot of people are aware there's that many sharks around here, but they're not doing anything. They're just in here feeding like the jack and snook and tarpon are. They're in here chasing mullet and chasing bait fish around. And that one happened to slam my jack crevalle, but we were trying, that was like the weirdest thing, because I was popping and the shark was trying to eat it, and the jack crevalles were trying to eat the popper as well. The jack hits the popper, the shark hits the jack and the popper, and I'm hooked up on both of them. And the jack got kind of eaten somewhere along the ways there, but that was really cool. Yeah, but you know, you see these things and I know they're here, and don't let that scare you about getting in the water. You just got to be smart about it, but they're just doing their thing. Wow, that was an incredible moment. I'm glad I had Chelsea here to film me. My arm is like ripped up right now from that thing's skin. Sharks have a super rough, leathery skin called denticles, I believe it's what it's called, and it is just like super rough sandpaper, and it's literally like my hand is bleeding a little bit because of how rough that shark skin is. That was an amazing moment, and I guess a good way to kick off our first little monster hunter series that I was talking about. That was insane, man. Wow, back home at the house today was epic. It was a short morning, which was honestly kind of nice because I've had some very long days over the past 3 weeks. But what an amazing way to kick off our little monster hunter series that I just even hinted at yesterday. And I really just came out this morning, decided, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna throw a giant popper and see if I can catch one of these big sharks I've been seeing. And it just came together so perfectly. I mean, sharks get a bad rap, obviously, but all I'll say about it is just respect them. And I mean that in the way of respect their power and their ability to actually hurt you when you have them in a boat like that, and also respect them and treat them kind and well. You know, we saw her brought that fish, we unhooked them, got her back in the water, and we made sure she got a proper release. You know, treat that fish exactly the same way you treat like a tarpon or a snook or something like that, you know? Whew. Awesome day. What's next? Leave some comments down below. What do you think the next fish that should be targeted for this little monster hunter series should be? Is it another big giant shark? Is it Goliath groupers? Is it a huge ray? Is it going somewhere and finding something big? Let me know in those comments down below. I'd appreciate that. That is it for me, you guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like. Make sure you are subscribed. That is it. Until next time, see ya.